Hello and welcome to part 5 of my October 2013 update. And this part, the 8 titles I will be showing are all Blu-rays, and we'll start with the first one here, which is Romeo and Juliet, and this is the Franco Zeffirelli version. Not seen this one before, never owned this actually before on DVD. So this is one of the Blu-rays that I get, which is the first time I own the film. Didn't see any extra features on here at all. This is a Paramount release. Sometimes they'll put the extra features on there, sometimes they won't. Obviously this one I don't know what the DVD was like, because the Audrey Hepburn collection, Breakfast Tiffany's, had the extra features on, but the other two didn't, so it's called the hit and miss with them. Next up, perfect timing for Halloween, this is Poltergeist 2. Haven't seen it for a very long while. Just a trailer on this one. Not everyone was a fan of the parts 2 and 3 of Poltergeist. I didn't own part 1 on Blu-ray, but I have just ordered it in the Amazon 3 for £17 sale. That is the best of the 3. The only thing in there was a bit of a scene cut. I think it referenced Peter Hut, and that bit got cut out. And if you don't know where it is, you probably would know if you watched it. But that exists in all versions, even the one that was on TV, on BBC One, the other week. So that probably never been put back in. But this is the number 2. Just continuing the story. And in part 3 as well. Again, not seen it for quite a while. And this is the final part. Poltergeist is one of those films that's yet to be remade, but I'm sure probably will happen at some point. But there's that, again, just a trailer on there, back of that on the disc. Next up is Roadkill, or as it's also known, Joyride. I was convinced I'd never seen this film before. Then while watching it, I got to the end. I seemed to recognise the end of the film, and I'm sure I must have seen it. Then I think the bits I seem to remember now. So probably quite a long time ago I saw this, but I was glad to watch it again. If you watch Duel or sort of similar movies to that, you'll enjoy this. Directed by John Dahl, and it's got Paul Walker in, who you'll be more familiar with from the Fast and Furious franchise. But that one, it's a really good film. It's called Joyride in the US. I don't know why they changed the name over here. Probably because Joyride means something else over here, but that one. Next up is a Brian De Palma film, and this is Carrie. And got quite a few Brian De Palma films because Arrow been releasing them, but this is Parrot Im Jim release. Never seen it before, watched it the other day. Really enjoyed it. I knew a bit about it anyway because I've sort of seen clips and read about the film. No doubt be aware there's a remake out in the cinema at the moment, or due to be in the cinema, starring Chloe Grace Moretz, but this is the original with Sissy Spacek, and John Travolta's in there as well, although he hasn't got a huge part. And there's the extra features, all the ones off the DVD. Next up, a film which had not had a UK DVD release, and that was probably down to some rights issues. It's a Paramount film, but released by MGM. Hadn't seen it for a long time. Watched it again. Not sure which I enjoy more, this or the sequel, Addams Family Values. That one's had a DVD release, but Still waiting for that to come out on Blu-ray. But enjoy this. Christopher Lloyd is in this, playing Uncle Fester. The late Raul Julia, and there's Angelique Houston and Christine Ricci. Not sure the actor played Pugsley, not sure his name, not sure what else he's done. But there's that one. So that's good to see that one come out. Next up, again another film I hadn't seen before. This is Young Frankenstein. That's Mel Brooks, starring Marty Feldman and Gene Wilder. And there's all the extra features. The DVD didn't have much on the extra features. They're all on here, and there's a lot more stuff on here as well. Quite a good selection on there. It's nice to see. Filmed in black and white for very good reasons. Just a sort of, not so much a retelling of the Frankenstein story, but sort of sort of later on with his ancestor. Really good. And finally, another horror film for Halloween. This is Rosemary's Baby. Again, another one I have not seen before. Do plan on watching this sometime this week in the build up to Halloween. No extra features on this disc at all. So all the ones on the DVD, not one's been carried over, fortunately. So Paramount, you never know. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But again, I carry an influential horror film. I'm looking forward to seeing this because, again, like Carrie, I know quite a bit about the story. So here's that one. So that's all the ones for this part. As usual, please rate, comment and subscribe. And until my next video, thanks for watching.